Q8097. No certificate holder may use a person as pilot in command unless that person has passed a line check. A. Since the beginning of the 12th month before serving as pilot in command. B. Since the beginning of the 6th month before serving as pilot in command. C. Within the past 6 months. The correct answer is A. No individual may serve as the pilot in command of a flight on behalf of a certificate holder unless they have passed a flight check, line check, in one of the types of aircraft they are to fly since the beginning of the 12th calendar month prior to that service. Q8098. A person may act as pilot in command of both Type A and Type B aircraft under IFR if an instrument proficiency check has been passed in A. Either Type A or B since the beginning of the 12th month before time to serve. B. Type A since the beginning of the 12th month, and in Type B since the beginning of the 6th month before time to serve. C. Type A since the beginning of the 12th month, and in Type B since the beginning of the 24th month before time to serve. The correct answer is B. According to the statement, to act as pilot in command of both Type A and Type B aircraft under IFR, a person must have passed an instrument proficiency check in Type A since the beginning of the 12th month and in Type B since the beginning of the 6th month before the time to serve. This ensures that the pilot has recent and relevant experience in both types of aircraft for safe IFR operations. Q8099. A pilot in command is authorized to use an autopilot system in place of a second in command. During the instrument proficiency check, that person is required to demonstrate, without a second in command, the ability to A. Comply with complex ATC instructions with, but not without, the autopilot. B. Properly conduct air-ground communications with, but not without, the autopilot. C. Properly conduct instrument operations competently both with and without the autopilot. The correct answer is C. During the instrument proficiency check, the pilot in command is required to demonstrate their ability to conduct instrument operations proficiently, which includes operating the aircraft both with and without the use of the autopilot. This ensures that the pilot is capable of safely flying the aircraft and managing instrument procedures in various situations, whether the autopilot is engaged or not. Q8101. A person may not serve as pilot in command in an IFR operation unless that person has passed an A. Aircraft competency, an instrument proficiency, and autopilot check within the previous 6 calendar months prior to the date to serve. B. Instrument proficiency check in the airplane in which to serve, in an approved aircraft simulator, within the previous 12 calendar months. C. Instrument proficiency check under actual or simulated IFR conditions, since the beginning of the 6th calendar month prior to the date to serve. The correct answer is C. No individual holding a certificate may operate an aircraft under IFR, and no person may act as the pilot in command of an aircraft, unless that person has passed an instrument proficiency test administered by the FAA or another authorized check pilot since the beginning of the 6th calendar month before to that service. The instrument proficiency check must be taken in a multi-engine aircraft the first time, and then every subsequent check must be taken alternately in single-engine and multi-engine aircraft if the pilot in command is assigned to both single-engine and multi-engine aircraft. Q8104. Pilot flight time limitations under 14 CFR Part 135 are based A. On the flight time accumulated in any commercial flying. B. Solely on flight time accumulated in air taxi operations. C. Solely on flight time accumulated during commercial flying in the last 30-day and/or 12-month period. The correct answer is A. Pilot flight time limitations under 14 CFR Part 135, which governs air taxi operations, are based on the total flight time accumulated in any commercial flying. This includes flight time accumulated in air taxi operations, as well as other types of commercial flying such as scheduled passenger operations or cargo operations. The regulations set limits on the maximum amount of flight time a pilot can accumulate within certain time periods to ensure pilot rest and mitigate fatigue-related risks.